Hello, my dear student. Today I'll discuss another important topic from numerical integration that is called, please check, trapezoidal rule. So in numerical integration, one of the most important topic is trapezoidal rule. Today I'll discuss how to solve a definite integration by using this method. So first try to understand the formula of this. If it is a to b fx dx, then h by 2 y0 plus yn plus 2 into y1 plus y2 dot dot yn minus 1. So where a is the lower limit, b is the upper limit, fx the function, h is the interval length, this h is the interval length. These are the connected a, b and h are connected with this relation, that is nh is equals to b minus a. What is n? N is equals to number of sub intervals. Number of sub intervals. Okay. So y0 means what? Basically, what is y0? Y0 is equals to functional value at x equals to 0. What is your y1? Y1 is equals to functional value at x equals to 1 and so on. So yn is equals to functional value at xn. Now you have a question in your mind, what is your x0, x1, x2, xn? Basically, so whatever the range you have a to b, now you have to divide this range according to the number of subinterval. For example, I can tell you, suppose this is your a, this is your b, correct? So starting point, this is your x0 and ending point which is your xn. So this first interval, that is your x1. What is x1? Basically x1 is equals to x0 plus h. Now second one, that is your x2. What is x2? x2 is equals to x1 plus h. So whatever the interval length you can see, so just you have to add one by one and gradually you will get your last end point. Okay, so this is the basic information about this. Now we can understand everything with some numerical example. Now it is clear. So this is the trapezoidal rule. A to b fx dx is equals to h by 2. H is the number of h is the interval length, y0 plus yn plus 2 into y1 y2 dot yn minus 1. So the first term and last term summation plus 2 into all other term summation. Now try to understand everything step by step with some numerical example. Now you please write down the question. Please write down, evaluate 0 to 1 1 by 1 plus x square into dx by trapezoidal rule taking n is equals to 4 equal sub intervals. So this is the question. Now try to understand the solution of this question. Okay, so first you write down what is your given information. So please write down here 0 to 1 1 by 1 plus x square into dx. So this is the first step. Whatever the integration you have, you write here. On the right side you write down your standard form a to b fx dx. Clear? So now you write down, therefore, you write down A is equals to how much? Compare. A is equals to 0. What is your B? B is the upper limit. B is equals to 1. So here N. What is your N? Here N is equals to 4. You have. Another one is left, that is your Fx. What is your Fx? Fx means coefficient of dx. Coefficient of dx means this one. Coefficient of dx means this one. Clear? So please write down is equals to 1 by 1 plus x square. Okay. So these are the basic information from the given information you have. Clear? So you need to identify all these things from the starting. I repeat once again, first you write down the given information, you integration form you write, then you write down extreme on the right, a to b fx dx, your exact in standard form, exact definite integration. Now you compare one by one, a is equals to 0, b is equals to 1 from here, in this is coming from the this information, n equal number of sub into. In question there are two types of information you can see, either you can see the n is given or h is given. You need to identify the next one. Okay. Now next fx is coming from here, coefficient of dx is this, so coefficient of dx is here, that's why it is 1 by 1 plus x square. Now another one is left, that is your h. So please write down, we know that nh is equals to b minus a. So what is your h? 1 minus 0, b minus a, that is 1 minus 0 from here, and n is equals to 4 here. Ultimately 1 by 4 is equals to 0.25. Is it clear to you? Is it clear to all of you? Please write down 0.25. Now I think it is clear. Up to this, whatever the question you can see from trapezoidal rule. So these are the basic steps you need to follow. First, whatever the indefinite integration you have, you write down. Then you write down on the right side, extremes on the right, the standard formula. Then you compare one by one. You need to identify what is your A, what is your B, what is your N. So this N and this N and this H, any one must be given in your question paper. Which one is given? Second one you have to calculate. Okay. Now it is clear. So our first part is over. Now come to the second step. So please write down, just a minute, the table is, this table is very important. This is your x, you need to write, this is very important. Another one is fx. Fx is equals to 1 by 1 plus x square. Okay. Now, so starting point, what is your starting point? Your a is equals to 0 and b is equals to 1. So here a is equals to 0, which is your x0. Okay, is it clear? Now your x1 is equals to means what? 0 plus h, that is 0 plus h means what? H equals to how much? From the previous calculation, h equals to 0.25. So you write a 0.25, you have 0.25, that is coming how much? It is coming 0.25. It's clear? Now next point is coming, this is your x1, this is your x1, then x2 will be this plus 0.5, it is coming 0.5. Clear? x1 is equals to x0 plus h. What is your x0? You know, you simplify it. Same thing, x2 is equals to x1 plus h. What is your x1? x1 is equals to 0.25. What is your h? 0.25. Ultimately it is coming 0.5. Clear? Second one is x3 is equals to 0.75. Now I think it is clear. x3 is equals to x2 plus h. It means what? x2 is equals to 0.5 plus 0.25. Ultimately it is coming 0.75. Okay, and next one is x4. x4 is equals to 1. Clear? Is it clear? So please write down x4. x4 is equals to x3 plus h. x3 is equals to 0.75 plus 0.25. Ultimately it is coming 1. Okay, now it is clear to all of you. So this is your x0, this is your x1, this is your x2, x3 and x4. Now you know what is your, okay. So now you have to substitute the value in function. তাহলে f of 0, f of 0 is equals to 1 by 1 plus 0 whole square. Ultimately it is coming 1. So f of 0.25, if we can, the calculation will be 1.0.25 whole square. Use your calculator, your result will be 0.9412. Please check. 9111. Okay, so basically here you have a long digit. We have considered after decimal point only 4 digits. Okay, 0.5, it is coming 1 by 1 plus 0.5 0.5 whole square is equals to, it is coming exactly 1 by exactly 0.8. And second one, f of 0.75 1 by 1 plus 0.75 whole square is equals to, it is coming using calculator. Just to use calculator, so I have 0.64, and f of 1 is equals to 1 by 1 plus 1 whole square, it is coming 0.5. I think it is clear to everyone how to decide and how to calculate this. Okay, now you need to write this first one is equals to y0, second one is y1, third one is y2, fourth one is y3, and fifth one is y4. So already you know from the formula wise, y0, y1, ay2, y, these are all important. Okay. Now we have, okay, clear. First step is all about the information a, b, n, fx and h. Second step, the table you need to calculate, because table is important. And please remember, first value should be exactly a, first value should be exactly a, and last value should be exactly b. So if anything is wrong, if you can see last value is not coming, so that means something is wrong in your calculation, you need to rectify. Is it clear? x0 means is initial a, so please write down a means x0, that is your initial value 0, and x1 is equals to, already have discussed the process how to calculate. X0 is equals to, x1 is equals to x0 plus x1 is equals to x0 plus h. What is your x0? X0 equals to 0, 0.25. Ultimately it is coming 0.25. So this is the process by which you can calculate this x0, x1, x2, x3 and x4. After getting it, if you substitute, function is given, function you know, just one by one you need to replace x value, that is x0 you substitute here, you will get some y0. When you put x1 value, you will get y1. When you put x2, you will get y2, and so on. So now we have table. Table is important because main calculation is based on table. Clear? Now come to the next. So please write down using trapezoidal rule. You write down your given question, that is 0 to 1, 1 by 1 plus x square into dx. Then you write down h by 2. Now you write down from the table what is your starting point, what is your ending point. Already you know, because so from here it is clear, trapezoidal rule, h by 2, starting point, ending point, plus 2 into all other point. Okay? Okay. So please write down, that is your y0. Please go back, y0 and y4. y0 plus y4 plus 2 into y1 plus y2 plus y3. Clear? Now you know what is your h. H is equals to 0.25 by 2. What is your y0? Y0 you know, y0 is equals to 1. What is your y2? What is your y4? Y4 is equals to 0.5, 0.52 into what is your y1? Y1 is equals to 0.9411 plus what is your y2? 0.8, 0.8. What is your y3? Y3 is equals to 0.64. Okay, so now you write down 0. Don't simplify, whatever you have you write as it is. Okay, then you should add these two, that is coming 1.5 plus 2 into, now you use your calculator and find the result. Now I'm using calculator. 0.9411 plus 0.8 plus 0.64, ultimately it is coming, please check, 2.3811. Now everyone, please use your calculator and find the result. So from here it is clear, 0.25 by 2, it is coming 1.5 plus into 2, that is coming 4.7622. So ultimately it is coming 0.25 by 2 into 1.5 plus ultimately that is 4.7622 plus 1.5, it is coming 6.2622. so now you multiply with 0.25, whatever the result is coming, and then divide by 2, ultimately it is coming 0.78 2775. Please check whether it is coming or not. Please check the calculation whether it is coming or not. Okay, so this is the calculation. So okay, so don't round off here, whatever the calculated value is coming. If it is coming big number, during calculation, you should consider after decimal point. If it is not predefined any round off information, then you need to calculate up to, consider up to after decimal point 4 digits. Okay, it will better, it's a standard. Okay, so ultimately this one you have, and last line, don't forget to write the conclusion line. So please write down second line, therefore 0 to 1, 1 by 1 plus x square into dx is equals to how much you have? 0.782778. 0.782777, how much? 2775. Okay, so this is all about the calculation. It's very simple. You need to for problem may be replaced, but the process remains same. If I can recall it, first step is all about the information. There are 3 steps you have. Number 1, whatever the problem you have, from where you can decide the a, b, n and fx, and second step is all about the table, and third step is all about the formula. And this formula, please remember, this formula, please don't write standard, you should write your formula based on your exact problem. exact problem. So how to decide that? It will decide from the table. How many y0, y1, y3, n, how many number of y you have, from that you can decide. Okay, rest of the part is very easy. Another interesting part is there. Don't simplify here. Don't simply first you have to complete your bracket part. Whatever the result you can see here, just you can check. I have first I have performed all bracket wise calculation, then I have performed this one part. So this is the simple process you need to follow. Okay, so now uh, in general, please write down your homework. One homework I always to give my student. So please write down, evaluate 0 to 1 1 by 1 plus x dx using trapezoidal rule, taking n is equals to 5 equal sub enter. Suppose you are thinking what will be the result. Don't focus on the result, just you focus on the process. The problem may be replaced. So here I have replaced n. I have replaced x square replaced by only x. So problem may be replaced, but the process. So how many process you have, how many steps you need to follow in trapezoidal? 3 steps. Number 1, whatever the a, b, fx and n, just you have to identify from the given question. Second step, the table calculation. Third step, formula based calculation. Okay, clear? All the best. Thank you. Please do please write some comments if you get, if your concept is clear, and write some comments, and please do likes my video. Thank you. And lastly, please do subscribe. If you can see some benefit is there, please do subscribe, and you can share this video to all of your friends. Okay, thank you. Thank you, my dear student. Thank you.